Hi guys, howdy, my name is Samantha, Twisted Art Lady. I have never done a video of my art, and obviously this is YouTube, and that's the point of this place, so I'm gonna make my first video. Thank you so much for joining me. Kick your shoes off, get comfortable, let's make some art, y'all. We can now get started. I guess I will go ahead and get my gloves on. I should be using nitrile gloves, but I do not have any at the moment, so at least I am gloved up. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my darker blue. And I'm going to go ahead and squeeze the side of my little cup here and pour the blue on this darker, deep part of the ocean over here. And next on the other one. Third one. Bear with me, you guys. Lay some color down. And then, actually, before I put the next color on, I'm going to go ahead and tap this color to the side. Make sure everybody's in their assigned seat. Make sure we got all the coverage we need. And then I will go to the next color. So pretty, I like this blue. I'll be right back. I'm just running for paper towels. All right. I don't want the colors to mix too much. This guy's not as level as I want him to be, but it's alright for now. I will work that out later. Give the teal a little stir. Turquoise, excuse me. And I'm sorry, I need to not be quiet. I really talk constantly, honestly. I'm not used to videos. Normally when I'm working, I can get quiet randomly because, you know, I'm working, I'm concentrating. So I hope I do not do that. I will try to remember to keep talking like my normal self does. But that's hard if you're concentrating, man. Something to get used to. All right. And the third guy. So what I'm doing is trying to create lighter and lighter towards the beach and coloring so that, you know, because the deep part of the ocean is dark and the part towards the shore gets lighter and more transparent, whatever. And so I want it to look like that, of course. So now I'm going to tap at these and make sure they are all the way, that we have full coverage. So pretty. I love the colors I have going on. If I do say so myself, and I do, because I just did. And now we go to color number 3, excuse me, I can count. So we got our light blue towards the shore. And if I didn't say so already, I'm actually planning to do the seashore thing on the circle that I have here, the trinket tray. If I didn't say that already, I just want to make sure that I'm explaining myself well. Sorry, let me get this color down. I can talk better. That looks a little weird. Okay. All right. So let me get these spread out, get the cover going. I think everything's pretty covered. Yep, alrighty. Now I can lay in the beach colors, the two tan, the darker and the lighter. And I want to put the darker one up towards the water, mostly. And then I'm going to put the lighter one more towards this corner. All right, it just looks like some stripes right now, but I promise it's gonna be a beach, y'all. It's gonna be a seashore. It's gonna work, I promise. Right. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, see, I just put 2 colors on without making sure it had coverage, and there's a reason for that, and it's because I want to kind of tap them together and make them mix slightly, but I still want it to taper lighter towards the end, you know. And after these cure, I will actually take a gilding pen and gild the sides of these. So the sides will have a gold, oops. The sides will have gold. Oh man, look at what I did. It's all right. That's better. So see, I'm kind of mixing the colors just a little bit so it doesn't look like lines anymore, but it still fades a little bit lighter towards the end, the actual beach itself. And I see a problem. Oops. You didn't see that. All right. I see a little problem here. I don't like the way this blue is droodling off, so I'm going to have to mix up a little bit more of this blue before I do my little trinket tray. That's okay. Completely okay. I have all that extra clear, so not a problem. Oh, I see another one. Why did I just do that? Do you see what I just did? It's alright, we're gonna fix it. Wow, I really... I'm a little nervous, y'all. Alright, don't be sloppy. Alright, that's better. That's actually way better. So now what I want to do is go in on these lines and tap them a little so that these colors can blend a slight bit. Just a slight bit. And then we're going to add the white so it will look like some waves. They say in art, there's no better tool than your hands. If you are just getting into art, never forget that. Your hands are very useful tools. Oh, don't go anywhere. We're not done partying. Now we get this. This line isn't so. Those two kind of go together really well. Yeah, I don't really need to do that. Okay. So we're doing white now. With the white, I'm going to be a little more careful. I'm going to start off of my piece, let it start falling, and then I'm going to go across. Always start off your piece. You see what I just did? See, that's why. It'll just dribble and look weird. You can make it. It's okay, that part will drain off, I'm sure. It'll fall off the side. All right. I'm sorry for getting quiet, you guys. I'm just like concentrating, thinking. My brain's going. My mouth isn't. That's really uncommon for me, I promise. All I do is talk. Talk in my sleep. It's true. I was probably born talking. I just got something to say. And that's okay. I got a lot of something to say, actually. All the time. All right. Right now, it just looks like a bunch of straps, but we're going to fix that. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and hit these with a little bit of flame. And I'm not using my blowtorch because these are acrylic pieces. I'm just going to go ahead and use my little candle lighter. Get these bows going. Because that's not pretty. We need this to be pretty. It also kind of loosens the resin up when you heat it. I'm about to do more with this, so I need that resin to be loose. You can't, if you get into resin art, you cannot keep your flame right on one spot. You have to wiggle it. I'm losing my wire. Okay, that's enough for now. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick them up. Give them a little deal. Make sure we don't have too much on there. Because I do want these to have some element of transparency to them. This is not my counter, you guys. I put down a trash bag and then I put parchment paper over that. Alright. So now I'm going to try and make this look bubbly. I do not have the correct kind of pigments for this, or I would absolutely just make cells, but I don't have that. I don't have, you know, everything I really need to be doing that yet. So that's, you know, goals. We'll work on it. I really need so many supplies right now. And I'll get there when I get there. I just want to knock the lines down. I want it to look like it has waves, but I don't want it to look like lines because waves don't really look like perfect lines. So does that look a little more like an ocean now? I think it does. All right, number 2. Tilt this guy. Slide a little of the resin off of here. That's gross. All right, and really sliding all that well. All right. I think my resin is just a little bit getting a little happy and starting to cure just a little bit. So I probably need to try to work a little faster because we do not want that. Resin should, actually this resin has a pretty good work time, and I know I'm still under an hour. Just want these to look like a little bit like rolling waves. So I'm just kind of slightly tapping the white into the color to kind of knock knock it down a little bit. Number 2. I'm actually going to super tilt this one. And the reason that I have these sitting up on little cups is because I don't want them laying directly on my surface, or it could harden onto the surface. So that's not really, no, nobody's going to buy that. I would like to sell these to someone that loves them. So we're going to try and make sure we can separate them from the surface. And this is a geode shape, which I have some more of these, and I am actually going to do some geodes too. And these are just coasters, you guys. They're just acrylic sheets that are for coasters. And I have so many ideas as to what I can do with coasters. It's a little art piece you can have on your countertop or on your coffee table or your work desk or wherever you want a coaster. And, you know, it can be a little bit of a conversation piece. It's nice sometimes when the art that you have in your area can be a functional thing. Number 3 is done. And I need to tuck that just slightly. I just don't want it to be too bright, you know? I want it to be a little more subtle than what I normally do, like with my paintings. Ooh, let's calm down. Let's not make a mess. So something you will see if you watch my channel often, if you stay here. I'm a little clumsy, y'all. I will spill things. I will trip on things. I will knock things over. It's what I do. My dad, my entire childhood, said, "It's a good thing we didn't name you Grace." Actually, he said that as an adult too. He never stopped saying that. That's not nice, but it's true. It's very accurate. It's a good thing I wasn't named Grace, because I'm not that. I am not graceful. Yeah, I'm liking these a little on the subtle side. All right. So my next thing to do is, oops. And all this resin that's falling off, by the way, I'm going to keep them, and it's a resin skin. What I can do is I can cut it up into all kinds of shapes and make jewelry and keychains and all kinds of other things out of it. So I have less waste, even though it already fell on the counter and it looks like it's going to be thrown away. No, it can still be made into something. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my camera off and change my gloves real quick, and then I'm going to do the seashells on the seashore and heat them up again. So I will be right back. All right, me and the cameraman had a wee little break. And now I'm gonna pop these bubbles again. Just to be sure we have a nice, beautiful surface. It's so satisfying to watch the bubbles pop. I'm just saying. It's worth it to get into resin art just to watch the bubbles pop. No, it's actually worth it because art is fun and everyone should be creative. I highly suggest that you give creativity a try. Ooh, don't touch it. That was silly. There's a ladder rod in it. See, I'm clumsy, y'all. It's just, it'll be alright. My lighter's going out. I really don't want to use a blowtorch on this, and that's the only other thing I got. Shoot, I'm gonna have to stop my camera and go get my blowtorch, y'all. I'll be right back. I got her. As you can see, she is well used. We've been doing many acrylic pours with this guy. All right, let's turn it on. Oh no, this is not funny. We got fire. That's way too much fire. Calm down, fire. That's better. All right, let's go back over this guy real fast. All right, hit this guy a little better. I don't want to put the blowtorches are very hot, so I have to be very careful to not overheat. Ooh, those bubbles is so satisfying, y'all, I'm telling you. All right, let's go back over here. Make sure we get all of them. Alrighty, we got the bubbles. Yay. All right. So now the last thing that I need to do to these guys is seashells. I want to put seashells on my seashore. Uh-oh. Let me find my bandages because I see a hair in one of these guys and I need to get that. And a bamboo skewer is just an easy way to do that. So if you get hair in your item, you have to get it out. And it's very easy. I actually see a itty bitty little particle right here too. You can actually see it if you kind of look from the side a little bit. It's not very hard to see the little bits that can get in there. You don't want that in there. It'll make your finished product, you know, a little bit less perfect. So all right, we're good. We're good. I told you. All right. Can't take me anywhere, y'all. Can't take me anywhere. Ooh. I'm loving how it is looking. Don't worry, that'll just level back out. It'll be right. It'll be right. Okay. This paper towel is pretty flavored. All right. So now, cameraman, I can zoom over here. I'm gonna dig out some pretty guys, and I'm gonna put these right here on my beach. This guy's nice and big. Put him right here. And let me see. I'm going to try and make them all different. because, you know, it's little different little parts of the beach. Put this one here. So let's see if there's some other kinds of shells. Yes. Seashells belong on the beach. Let me pour some more out. Actually, I'm going to take this guy back off. I don't like him. I don't like him. Ooh, I like it. I put the open part up. Ooh, maybe that's a problem. Ooh, let's take him off. Oh, he was pretty. It's okay. I want the open part down though. That's better. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, this guy's cool. Let's put him on this one. Alright, so let me see. I got this little thing at Dollar Tree and I thought, you know, that would really be cute on some beach art. And I do believe I was correct. I think so. Ooh, I like this guy. When the resin cures, it'll just hold it there like glue. Sorry guys, I'm just over here like picking through my seashells. I don't know if the camera's focused on it or not, but that's what I'm doing. That's why nothing's happening. Let's see. Excuse me, that was a little burp. You. Yes, 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 yes. I like it. See if there's any little baby ones. I know there's some little baby ones if I can find them. There's one. Let's put you right there. Oops. Stay there. No jumping. It's not worth it. I like you here. Let me turn you a little bit. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Do we have a couple more babies? Let's see. Oh, you're ugly. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying something's ugly, but it is. It was not what I want on my piece. Let's move you over slightly. There you go. That's better. One more baby one, and I will be satisfied. This guy. Oh, we already. Oh, there we go. Let's put him with this guy. All right. So there we go, you guys. And I have decided while doing these that I think I'm going to do my trinket tray off camera, and so I'm going to go ahead and call this video done, and I appreciate very much you spending your time watching my video. If you like what you see here, please considering hitting the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you see everything that I upload, and share with your friends. Tell them that we're having fun over here making some pretty stuff. And yeah, thank you again for coming by and sharing art with me. I'm very excited to get this going. And again, these geode shapes came from Artist Till Death, and I will try to put a link to their channel on my video so you can go and check out what they have, because they have a really incredible store, and they are also located here in Dallas. So, have a wonderful night, you guys. Bye.